Hello and welcome to the ward at Stormont. The Ireland innings is just about set to get underway. Zimbabwe having won the toss and opting to bat, all out for 178 in the 50th over in the second match of the Women's One Day International Series between Ireland and Zimbabwe. So a target of 179 is there for Ireland to chase, and on the face of it, it looks like a task that is well within Ireland's reach, and maybe looking to chase that down in a handful of overs. They're up against a Zimbabwe side, though, that have rather remarkably only gone with 3 seamers in their team for the second one-day international. Celeste Raak is alongside, and Celeste, Ireland, you fancy, will be looking to get these runs relatively quickly.
They will, Dwayne, yeah, and they tend to play really positively even if the required run rate is low. It doesn't really change the way they go about things. Particularly Gabby Lewis, she does like to get off to a quick start and go about her business positively.
Gabby Lewis and Sarah Forbes are opening the batting. They both come into this off the back of half centuries in the first one-day international. It was a fine knock from Sarah Forbes indeed. Gabby Lewis, although she started a little more sedately than we're used to seeing from her, she upped the scoring rate rather substantially in the latter stages of her innings to be out for 51 of 61. That was the breakthrough, but it was 116, the opening partnership. Sarah Forbes will face up to the very first delivery, and it's going to be Kuzai Chigora who will bowl the first delivery. She's the quickest of the bowlers in the Zimbabwe lineup today. Be interesting to see who opens with her, whether Mavunga Chipare or indeed if they go with a spin option to open. Kuzai Chigora to bowl the first over, and she's coming in from the Belfast City end to bowl to Sarah Forbes. First delivery of the Ireland innings. Short, and Forbes looks to pull. Coming in at neck height.
That's a real welcome to the crease for Sarah Forbes. It's tough when you're looking to get forward early and you get a well-directed short ball for one of the innings.
So run rate required of a little over 3.5. The score predictor is Ireland to win at just under 85%. Short ball again, second time up. Forbes gets hold of this one a little better. It'll pull up short of the boundary rope, but she gets 2 and is off the mark with second ball of the innings. Oh, now Chigora has just pulled up here, and she's walking a little gingerly.
She's very important in their bowling lineup today, not opting for many seamers. So they're going to need some good overs out of her with the new ball.
After 2 short balls, it's a full one, and it's gone straight to the fielder. Forbes is gone for 2. Beloved Biza with ball in hand. She takes a fine catch to see Sarah Forbes gone for 2. Back-to-back 50s in her last 2 one-day internationals. Forbes is gone third ball in the Ireland reply.
And Forbes, after 2 short deliveries, the second of which she managed to get away, has got the full toss from Chigora, and she's hit it straight to beloved Biza. It's well taken.
Yeah, came in with some pace. Amy Hunter makes her way to the middle. She's used to opening, so this is not unfamiliar territory for her, despite coming in at 3 in the first over. Amy Hunter, who would have very fond memories of playing Zimbabwe, best known for being the youngest player to score an international century with that 121 not out she made against Zimbabwe on her 16th birthday back in 2021 in Harare.
That was a brilliant innings, and a lot of the Irish players had seen what Amy Hunter could do at such a young age, but she really did explode onto the international scene. Since then, she's managed to get some franchise deals and do very well in her short career to date.
There's a look to go after that. A little wider from Chigora. He struck in the first over. So 2 short balls. A full toss that was pumped straight towards Biza. And then a full and wide delivery. Full toss again. Well, that score predictor that was nearly 85% a couple of balls ago is suddenly at 73%.
It's amazing how quickly it can change.
Amy Hunter sees this one go past the outside edge. First over done. It's successful for Zimbabwe. Chigora's got the wickets. Ireland 2 for 1.
And Hunter can be guilty of trying to get outside edge onto the ball early to get down the other end, especially after facing a couple of dots. She won't let the first slip in there phase her and deter her from playing that shot. But it does leave her susceptible to fishing outside off.
Chipare is going to open with Chigora. Chipare, more known for her bowling than for her batting. Fell late in the Zimbabwe innings without scoring, and that's just pulling out of her run up in the delivery stride. Gabby Lewis has yet to face a ball. And this is Gabby Lewis doing Gabby Lewis things, finding the boundary rope.
What a way to get off the mark. Slightly overpitched, but Gabby Lewis's long reach has helped her there. It's a beautiful shot to play to get off the mark.
Such a fine stroke player all around the wicket, Gabby Lewis, but she's very strong down the ground as well. Chipare doesn't bring blistering pace. This one's headed square on leg side. Mavunga gets around and limits it to 2. Gabby Lewis has started very nicely indeed.
Lewis doesn't let the runs required phase her early in the match. You do see some opening batters that might bat within themselves if they're only chasing 178, whereas Lewis will continue to attack as she would if they were chasing 300.
Need to play relatively straight again. This time it's the captain, Mugeri Tiripano, who's down to deny Lewis a run. Dot balls off the 6 of her first 2 deliveries of the over. Boundary and a 2. Strays down leg and that'll be called wide. fierce shot from Gabby Lewis. It's nicely fielded, but she'll still get the run. Takes the single off the penultimate delivery of the second over.
And if that's how you're getting off the mark at this stage in your innings, you'd be pretty happy. She's looking very confident.
Brings Amy Hunter on strike to face Chapade for the first time. Well, that's wide down leg again, so 2 wides in the space of 3 deliveries. And Hunter's off the mark. The last ball of the second over. Take the single. Ireland 12 for 1. So Hunter retains the strike with that single. It's hard to believe, given how long she's played already, that she's not yet 20, Amy Hunter.
It's amazing, isn't it? But everyone knew from that first series in Harare that she was going to be something special for Ireland, and she's got a long career ahead.
One of the best things about her game for me is just she's fearless with playing her shots. Full toss again, third of the game for Chigora.
It looks like they got getting on to Hunter a little, and to Forbes as well in the previous over. They look like they're getting onto the batter a lot quicker than what they're expecting when they're full tosses. Just surprising them a bit. Hunter's slightly late there.
This is a slightly wide one from Chigora.
And we were hoping to get her feet moving a bit more. She was a long way away from that.
Bit of length from Chigora, but it's a wonderful line for Hunter to take full advantage. Indeed, she drives it to the boundary. Maybe a little full, but a lovely channel for Hunter to play the shot.
And so well played by Hunter. The front foot did move across a bit more. Even though the line was more favourable for Hunter, she was able to access it by reaching with that bit of foot movement, the front foot. She looks better outside off when she's getting across.
Big wrap on the pads. Riley Black just turns his head to the side. Hunter was one of several batters who got in for Ireland in that first one-day international. She was out for 43, quicker than a runner ball. Forbes, Lewis and Prendergast all chipping in with 50s, and Hunter with 43 and a fine 34 from Laura Delaney as well. For a flurry of wickets in the closing overs of Ireland's innings. End of the third over. Ireland are 16 for 1.
Very encouraging to have 4 batters in the top order, all getting runs in the first game. We did talk about how dominant Lewis and Prendergast have been in recent times, but seeing a few other batters in the top order chipping in as well is great for Ireland.